that have you on their roster. I would strongly suggest you look at the person that you are bringing in your roster. Because at the end of the day, you want a cancer in your locker room? You want a quote unquote person that's going to scrutinize everything in your company? Hell, hell, if you're on YouTube, why aren't you getting the same viewership as us? Because guess what? You're not putting in the same work that we put in. This is why we have the circle we have for a reason. Iceman can vouch for it. CJ can vouch for it. Dixie can vouch for it. We grind to put ourselves in this position so that y'all in the community can be in the position y'all in. Never forget where y'all came from. Never forget where you were built from. Because at the end of the day, you personally are going to be the man that you say you are. Because if you want to be respected by everybody in the community, show that same respect in return. I guarantee you, you don't have that in you. You don't have the balls to do the same respect that we have for everybody that we show in our company. Regardless to circumstance or whatever type of agenda you have, don't bring that towards women and children. At the end of the day, you're nobody special in this community. At the end of the day, you should value us more than we value you. But guess what? On the flip side of that, I don't think you value anything. You have no respect. At the end of the day, what did that? What's the line Cat Williams say? If you ain't having haters, you ain't doing anything right. This is why we say that. You're a hater, so continue to watch our shows. You're only better than us more than we better you. This is why our channels are getting the viewership we have. Because guess what? You don't have that same viewership, do you? You don't have that same principle as we do. We built our stuff from ground up. How about you take the narrative here and put yourself in a position to build your channel the way you build it? I don't have nothing else more. I don't have no respect for those that don't have respect for us. At the end of the day, you can kick rocks, be in the position you in, because guess what? You ain't gonna get no credibility no more. Anybody who goes to visit that man's channel should be ashamed to themselves. And that's where it ends here. The bottom line ends here. Us at ONW, NWF, KWF, we will not tolerate the unnecessary bullshit from people like you or anybody else that stands for that. And that's where we end it. So now, if you have anything else to say, please feel free. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be in that same category. No viewers, no fans, and literally, last importantly, you're not going to get your company thing. But I'm over here building for the future. I'm building with a team that's going to have my back 110%. Now, ask yourself if you got the same thing, sir. Put your balls in the corner and put yourself in a position to build. Because you ain't got that. You sit up here, keyboard warriors, no balls. Probably got people in your corner that don't have your back. You don't got the viewership necessary. So come on. Come speak that same tough talk you want. Have a little sympathy, have a little respect and dignity for those that put you in the position you're in. Because guess what? You don't. I speak for CJ, I speak for Iceman, I speak for Dixie, and I damn sure speak for Devin Broski when I say this. You're nothing more than a pussy behind the camera. Now, come say what you gonna say to us, or better yet, fall back. If you don't got nothing positive to say to the community, then you don't deserve to be in the community. End the story.
Y'all heard it right there from DJ Chaotic himself. He means business. So
At
to
the end
all
of the
you
day,
haters
this
out
is
there,
standing on business right now. I'm standing on call community business, eFed owner, proud eFed owner, and I'm willing to stand for my feds that I'm in.
yep.
Let's see if you can do the same thing.
Let's see all you haters can do what we do. Then talk all that talk.
Since you want to be a tough guy, you want to be this, oh, untouchable eFed that we can't burn down. We'll burn your eFed down to the ground and anybody who stands with you.
Now,
We'll
DJ,
wait
what do you
till
got to say
we'll
about
wait.
what do you got to say about narcissistic people?
See, here's the thing. If you were a narcissist and you don't value what people brought to the table, I can't see you the same as I see the people that built themselves from the ground up. You say you want to have a respectful EFED, you want to have fun. Where's the fun at if you are being a narcissist towards people? If you build an EFED, people will come there not only just for the fun, but also to have an escape from reality. If we could put it that way, the escape from reality is you value everybody in the company. It don't matter what type of upbringing you have or sort of issue you have. If you are in a predicament that you are in, you should be more appreciative for those that are struggling to get by on an everyday basis. Now, don't get me wrong. There are people far less unfortunate that are in tough time positions. I can relate to some people that are in those positions because guess what? This is where the humble and respect factor has to come into play. Not only are you in those positions, you are trying to escape that position. This is why we have EFEDs. This is why we had the community we had. No matter what type of situation you're in, no matter what type of enduring struggles you have, you can be in those positions, even if you lost a loved one or whatever. The fact of the matter is, you have to endure the best way you know how. I speak for those that have military family members who passed away. I speak for anybody who is sitting in the military right now. Salute y'all, 110%. But then the flip side to this whole outlook is we got to have a better understanding. We need more unity and not people that's going to break us down. Because if you get broken down, you feel like you can't achieve what you want to achieve, whether it be for your EFED, whether it be for everyday life or struggle that you have. It's something that troubles people in general. I don't know what you go through mentally. I don't know what you go through physically, but those things should be second nature if you got people that's standing with you. Now, let's not put this in the narrative of me hating or me not appreciating, okay? It's the simple purpose of you have to appreciate the ones that appreciate you. Your EFED should be the standard bearer of greatness. If you're not talking great, if you're not valuing the roster that you have, then what do you value in your life? I hate to see EFEDs that don't appreciate their roster. You have to have some sort of common goal to appreciate your roster. You may not see eye to eye with everybody, but at least put aside character for 5 minutes of your life and look at the person and look at what they go through on a consistent basis. I could sit there and be down and out, no money, no way to do this or no way to do that. But at the end of the day, there is an understanding we have here. No matter how you look at it, and maybe a video game, don't get me wrong, but in the flip side to this, you have to have some sort of value when it comes down to your roster. And your roster should be the number one thing. Because if I can go around and be humble and talk to CJ like a grown adult, I can go to talk to Dixie, I can go to talk to you, Iceman. We all have a respect factor where we uplift our roster to the highest extent. We uplift our roster regardless of what they go through, whether it be an injury, whether it be something they struggle with on a consistent basis. It's something that we value, something that we cherish, something that we respect about the roster. Now, if you're going to sit there and belittle your roster or belittle somebody that you met in whatever EFED company you're in, how do you value the roster if you don't appreciate the person behind the EFED? That is what you're doing, sir. You don't appreciate the people that brought you up. You don't appreciate the people that took the hard time and effort to put you in the position you're in. And the reason why I say that is because I can see why. I see your YouTube channel. I see what you do on a consistent basis. And the fact of the matter is, if you can't get at least 100 viewers to tune into your EFED, then you've missed the point. You've missed the hard work. You've missed the dedication. If you are putting your cause ahead of everybody else on the roster, you missed the point. If you put anybody that you made ahead of a person that is deserving of the championship, you missed the point. Case in point to this is you. If you're not part of the problem, you are the issue. And here, in this particular point right now, you're the issue, a part of this community. If you can't value the community that values you, sorry for you. No more excuses. Either you value the community or get the fuck out.
Well, I think that's gonna be all the time we got for today, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go ahead and hang this podcast up, and we'll see y'all on the next one.